shuttles. He's a shuttle man. But particularly if you take the master key for this, there's so much stuff that you can do to level up or power up before you even have to face the gargoyles, because you can actually get the embers that allow you to upgrade your stuff beyond +5. Oh yeah, that was the gold armor is Lautrec. They're both available for summoning. Well, Lautrec's available if you free him. Solera is, of course, available if you talk to him before. That gentleman who was looking at the sun and wishing he could be so grossly incandescent. I can't commit to you upgrades. So if I do that, I'm only 2 points away from the Claymore if I want it. But I'm really far away from holding it with my gear, because it's heavy. And if I do this, I get more stamina. I'll go strength. Yeah, I'm gonna go free Lautrec now. Oh, but I forgot I didn't take the master key, so I have to go get the key first. Let me make sure that I get Onion Bro dialogue real quick. Oh. Still closed, still closed.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Okay, alright then. Well, I got you, Boo. I'll open it. It'll take me a bit, but I'll do it. Yeah, Onion Bro, Zeke Bro. There's a lot of broing going on in the Dark Souls community. Everyone's some sort of bro. Still closed, still closed. But this game has infested me with every time I go to do an actual in my life, it turns into a quote from him going oh, and no one knows what the hell I'm doing. Probably. Oh, EMB, cursed to be known as Epic Name Bro. Alright, so I do want to go unlock the cage, but I think I'm going to make sure I get this shortcut handled first and upgrade my Estus Flask. So this is what's needed to unlock that gate in the asylum area. So you have to get up here. You have to do this nonsense. Or fall and take a bunch of damage. Alright, let's try again and see if we can't not suck at making jumps. There we go. So you need this key. So if you find this key, and you go, oh, Undead Asylum, floor 2, then you would want to try and figure out a way back to the Undead Asylum, which is... Hey, it's the bird that brought you from the Undead Asylum. And he's also the bird that would take you back to the Undead Asylum. So, if you kept exploring around here after finding the key, you would learn that you can get to the bird's giant nest, and if you walk into it, you can curl up in a ball. And if you practice patience, more patience than you think is required. Find yourself back in the Undead Asylum. He's a little deadlier. It's a little deadlier here than it was before. These fire guys are kind of no joke. You can see they take a bunch of hits. And they hurt. Oh, do they hurt? Urgh. Oh no. Yep. That makes sense. I don't recommend coming here until you've upgraded some stuff. So I will not be going back at this particular moment. But yeah, those guys. You fight through them, and then now you have the key to open that door that was closed before, and it gives you a ring that's useful for Blighttown. Because it allows you to walk normally through the swampy poison mud. I don't know if you've been to Blighttown yet. If you're doing the stuff in the order the game kind of tells you to go, then you wouldn't get there until after Capra Demon. But if you get the master key, you could go there early. What do I want? Oh. Oh yeah, so Blighttown's right after Depths. Yeah, the Depths is kind of confusing. There's so if you found the spot in the Depths where Donald, the merchant is, like that room is kind of as a hub to get you to the places that you want to be. It's like if you fall down below, you end up coming up to that spot. And then there is a stairwell that leads back to kind of the start of the area. And then there's another path that heads you toward the boss. So focus your searches around that particular room. Yeah, so from that room with the merchant, there's a few different paths leading off of that. One will take you back, one takes you to the lower areas, and then one leads you out to kind of these balcony or walkways that overlook a really large room. So you're just wanting to kind of work your way around those balconies until you get down to the fog door, which leads you into that open area that you're overlooking. Do. Have you been down in the large room? Have you fought the Durgan? The gaping dragon? The horrible, gross gaping dragon? Gotcha. Well, then you're not lost. You're just about done with it. You go through there, you fight that boss, you get a key, lets you open that gate where Domhnall of Xena, the merchant, is. And then voila, you are in the Descent to Blighttown, which is just a miserable place. Mostly it's miserable. I mean, there's a lot of poison, and that can make it kind of miserable. But you can just like fall, and then also the frame rate is kind of bad in there, which is never great. I just want to stab you in the back, a la backstab. Not because I couldn't fight you this way. It just takes longer than I want it to. Yep. Fine. We'll do it the sword and board way. Oh, so there's two ways that you can get to the rat. Yeah, but I mentioned I'm miserable at parrying. There's two ways to get to the big rat. You can either you have to jump in one of the little tight corridors. There's a spot where you are kind of chasing a rat, and it leads you to a drop down. If you jump over the drop down, you turn the corner and it opens up into the giant rat room. Or you can go back to where you fought the butcher lady, who was chopping up meat with the dog, and behind her little spot there's a chute that you can drop down, which takes you to the little balcony areas above the rat, so you can drop down, do a dropping attack, plunging attack on him. And also there's the spider shield up there, and that's nice to get before Blighttown because it blocks poison. Where do I want to be? I want to be down. Down below. Oh, great. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it. Alright, so I want this key. Most dangerous thing in any game, gravity.